Cooper Weidenthaler with Davenport Athletics, joined by the head coach of the women's volleyball program, Brian Netzler. And Coach, first home match coming up right now, 6-4 overall, 1-1 in GLIAC play. Those two GLIAC matches were tough ones to start off that conference slate. You had to go to Michigan Tech. They were picked to win the North. And then you had to go back and play Northern Michigan. They're the defending league champs. So you lose at Tech, but you bounce back nicely and get that win against Northern. Talk about those two matches.
Yeah, I think it's the first time in, over 12 years that I've made that trip to Michigan Tech. And the first time since we've been here at Davenport. My first year here, they came to us last winter. Northern, we only played Northern, and so they came to us, and so that was our first opportunity to get up there and play. So I think anytime you go to the UP and you're there's always challenges. You can talk all you want to it, you can try to prepare yourselves, but until you're on that bus for 9 hours, it's definitely different. So it was a tough one on Saturday. I thought we didn't handle ourselves great in the first set, but in the next two sets we were very competitive, and we got to Marquette Saturday evening before our Sunday match, and had a little chat with the team, and kind of cleared the air, and had a great productive meeting, and it showed on Sunday. That was by far our best match that we played all season long. We were competitive from the get-go. We were just delivering punches back and forth, and I was so proud of our resiliency. I think we win the first set, we lose the second set. We're down 18-12 in the third set, and we bounced back. We didn't take the lead till 24-23 in that set, and I think what I told the team is every team has a tipping point, and we found it against the defending GLIAC champs on their home floor, and it sets us up for some confidence and feeling good about where we're at against our home match tomorrow night.
Yeah, so turn the page as we film on Thursday. Tomorrow night, Grand Valley is here, and you ask any coach in the building, that's maybe a game they circle on the schedule. And Grand Valley, crosstown rival, they come here, your first home match. I mean, the storylines are there. It's a big one for you guys. Talk about Grand Valley, and then you have to go to Ferris. So it's a rare host and then travel week. Talk about those two matches.
Yeah, Jason Johnson is the new head coach over there. He's not so new. He's been around for a long time, and he's doing a great job in his first go around in the head chair. And they're playing really well. Very competitive, very very aggressive. A lot of kind of the same things that we do. So I'm really expecting a great match. They play Ferris tonight, so we'll get a little bit of a look at both teams one more time before we play both. But expecting a great match, expecting a great crowd. I think there's history, obviously. We're leading the series right now, where I think we're 5-4 overall against them, so we'd love to keep that lead. But I think our team definitely, they know they want to get up for this one. Everybody does, right? It doesn't matter if you're at Davenport, anywhere in Davenport, but our team definitely knows that they can compete and win this match tomorrow night.
Absolutely. So we'll switch it to some individual players I want to talk about. First is Kenzi Corstange, and she didn't come in to this program as a libero, and now she is playing as your everyday libero, wearing the different color jersey. What have you seen from Kenzi and her development?
Yeah, so we flirted with this idea, last spring, and she played some libero for us, and Kenzi just came in this fall and put her foot down and said, this is my position, and someone's going to have to come take it from me. And I think she's second in the conference in digs per set. She's first overall in digs total. She's our rock back there. And I think the one thing that Kenzi does that we just so value as a team is just her leadership back there, her communication. She's constantly, she's one of the loudest players on the floor all the time, but she's still growing into that position. I still don't even think her best volleyball is still ahead of her, and she's doing a great job in the jersey early on this season, but really really proud of her efforts thus far, and I'm looking forward to continually to see her out there and battling in that jersey.
Yeah, then Grace Hayes, your setter. Nicole O'Dean last year kind of took over that spot, and this year had faced an injury, maybe some concussion symptoms, and then so Grace kind of had to step in on one of those early road trips, and she made the most of that opportunity for sure, and has played well at the setter position.
So she stepped in, won a 5-set match for us on the road at Walsh, turns around. We end up winning another match, probably our best match at that point against Walsh in 3, set the team there. Grace is such a competitor, and I think the most unique thing about Nicole and Grace is, they're at each other all the time because they want to be that starting setter, but there's no other position group on our team that is closer. And, while they are competing and they want to beat the other one out, the other one is there for them wholeheartedly. So when Nick went down with a concussion, actually they weren't even roommates that weekend, but I kind of flipped it so they could be with each other and Grace could kind of care for Nick a little bit more. They're also roommates here at Davenport, but I would say I'm so proud of Grace. She's really come into her own this year. She's really leading by her voice on the floor. I don't think there's another setter that's as aggressive as she is in our conference. Just kind of not just like her offensively, but just her decision making, her ability to get after the other team and kind of really try to put them in some tough spots. So really expecting a lot of great things from her as well. So.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you. Good luck, and we'll catch up again soon.
Thanks, Coop.